The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Palmer now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here with White. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They send Evans in motion. Here's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throwing is Rattler. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Open space to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rattler. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rattler now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Irving now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
Brings up 7th and 3 at the Buccaneers' 8-yard line.
Second down and 3. Now Rattler gonna throw. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's gonna be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will power his way into the end zone. Chris Olave, touchdown New Orleans.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first and 10, here's Baker. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Out quickly to Evans. What can they do here on third down and 7? So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Here's third and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Room to run inside the 40. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. That was a big-time run by White. 41 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing is Baker. This one complete right side. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Moreau. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To the ground, a first down run. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is on first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
To throw, it's Rattler. He'll get this out quickly to Olave.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Here's Rattler. Taking off. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown 6. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You gotta hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
They send Godwin in motion. Baker going to hand it to White. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Baker to throw. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
They didn't need a lot here to pick up the 1st down, so I think it's a smart call. Get the ball to a guy who can maneuver his way across the marker. And Mike, listen, if they hadn't stopped him so quickly, you and I both know he could have taken that one a lot longer.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They send Evans in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Mayfield. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now is Rattler. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Rattler now back to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be set up now. Up.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Levante David doing his work on defense. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Brian Ramczyk, former Badger, guilty that time. Now Rattler going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Third and long. Looking to throw. Rattler. That's deep for Olave. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
At their own 8-yard line.
Motion man, set right. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They send Evans in motion. On play action, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Here's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. They send Evans in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Inside the 40. Rashad White What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That was a big-time run by White. 62 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Next to score, Buccaneers 48, Saints 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one is caught by Quez Watkins.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They send Evans in motion. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Third and long. Now, faking the give. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
They send Godwin in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, That ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Saints 17.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. This from 30 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. To throw, it's Rattler. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
It sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll send their tight end left. Here's a give up the middle with White. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught! And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with White. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Rattler. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as important, they stop the clock.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing now is Rattler. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Again, left side for White. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, it's White. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneers first down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's White. And the Bucs have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.